So you're thinking about moving to Encinitas here in San Diego County, and right now we're located in downtown Encinitas, right in the heart of it. This is an awesome stretch, and we're going to explore everything that it has to offer. All the shops and the restaurants, the scene. It has a vibe of its own, and vibe really is the right word when describing Encinitas. Encinitas, you could say, is a vibe. So we're going to check all of it out, and I'm also going to take you to some neighborhoods so that you can see different homes in different price points and really get a feel for the streets, get a feel for the life, get a feel for what it is to call Encinitas home. So if that's what you're looking for, stick with us because we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good, the bad, beach proximity, you name it, anything and everything San Diego County or Encinitas, make sure that you hit the button below and subscribe to this channel. Also, hit that bell so you'll get the notifications and be the first to know of anything that we share here on San Diego neighborhoods. Every single day, we get emails, text messages, phone calls from people just like you that are thinking about making the move to San Diego. And we're happy to answer your questions, whether you're making a move in 9 days or in 90 days or in 9 years. We don't care. We're just committed to making real estate easy for you. So with that said, let's jump in and explore everything about one of my favorite neighborhoods in all San Diego County, Encinitas, which by the way, was named by National Geographic as one of the 20 best surfer towns in the world. Let's go. So here we are in the heart of Encinitas. We're gonna walk up and down the main drag, which by the way, is actually Highway 101, and you probably know it from all kinds of different songs. So there it is right there. This spot right here, kind of an interesting little place, Death by Tequila it's called, and it's a trendy spot. You see inside, it's kind of got, you know, a nice trendy feel to it, and so you have everything from places like that to more, you know, mom and pop type places. So as we head up here, one of my favorite things about Encinitas on a yearly basis is the Encinitas Food and Wine Festival. Really, really popular. As far as beaches go, we're gonna go visit Moonlight Beach in just a little bit. Look, check this out. So this place right here, and they make all kinds of, let's take a little peek inside. So, yeah, a lot of fun stuff over here. Across the street, and we'll probably head over there in a little bit, but across the street, you see Better Buzz. That's my coffee spot, so we'll be heading there a little bit later once we're done and I'm tired, and it's kind of a hot day today, by the way. So, cool little sunglass shop right here. And check this out. Right up here, the train's about to come by. So there is a train that runs up and down the coast, and this is the train that you would take. Whoa there! Thought about wrapping that train before. Maybe someday. Wouldn't it be fun if a big beer home team was going by right there? But anyway, that's the same train that we would take if we were heading up to LA or really all the way up the coast. So that's our local public transit system as far as traveling up to LA would be concerned. All right, I'm glad we're walking back down the street, by the way, because a few things I wanted to point out. First of all, it's a fun little pool spot right here, the First Street Bar. But check this out. If you're familiar with Vuori clothing, I love Vuori. In fact, this t-shirt is Vuori, and you know, that wasn't set up on purpose. I just have a lot of Vuori. So it's starting to make its way across the country. This is actually their very first store right here. So let me make a turn. It's right next to my pizza spot. So right there, you see that little spot right there, Vuori. It's, let's actually head on in there. I want to show you what this is all about. Let's see if we could just cross the street here real quick. This is their first store, and now of course you find it all over Southern California, and it's making its way across the country. So yeah, kind of a cool fact, Vuori, a local Encinitas business. So, oh, one more thing, right up this way, let's go check out the beer garden, which we missed. This is another cool spot, by the way, right here, Culture Brewing. So, cool little beer room right in there. And there's the, let's grab a look at that, the beer garden. So, fun little spot. Just really something for everybody. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it's, if you're young professional. Look at this. Look how cool this is. You're a retiree. If you have a family, something to love here for everybody. This is just really kind of really a cool little scene. So that's a pretty good look at that. I'm gonna jump back over here, get my get refreshed with grab something at the Better Buzz, and be on our way. So while we get to where we're going, we're about 30 minutes or so from the airport, and easy access to Del Mar, to Carlsbad, to La Jolla, to Carmel Valley, all neighborhoods where either you know someone or maybe where you work. Right here, by the way, this kind of is an interesting little thing to me because it shows you just the mom and pop kind of community feel of Encinitas. So whether it be the pediatric dentist here, or if we walk down the road here just a bit to the next store, you'll see the bookkeeper, right? So everything kind of with this very different type of feel than some of your more, than some of your newer suburban markets in San Diego. You have everything with this just very local feel, as I'm hoping you're able to see right here. But yeah, we are, in addition to being 30 minutes or so from the airport is right outside of downtown San Diego. So by default, this is about a 30-minute drive to downtown, where there's, of course, tons of offices and jobs, and one of our big job centers, along with the Carmel Valley area, Rancho Bernardo area. From here, also probably in the 25-minute zone range or so. We'll set you up with another video so that you could see all the specific distances, and we'll walk you through the map so that you could see it all.
Okay, so quickly, just to take a look at the location, proximity relative to downtown and the airport, also the beach. Just want to give you a visual on it now. So share my screen here. You'll be able to see. So this is a marker just right in the middle of Encinitas that we're going to call Encinitas Boulevard and El Camino. So where the two intersect. And you see that it's a 30-minute, 25.4 mile drive to San Diego International Airport. So that's also located in the downtown area, basically same distance, same travel time for both the airport and downtown. So you'll see that's 30 minutes and just over 25 miles. And then right here gives you a look at, this is that same spot that we were just centered on. So right here on Encinitas Boulevard and El Camino Real, I just centered it around the Sprouts Farmers Market. And to the beach, you're going to do 9 minutes. Now that's with a tad bit of traffic. You see these little orange spots that we're experiencing just right now. At the time that I'm filming this, it's 5:08 in the afternoon. So it can be a little bit faster than that. So you're really talking more in like the 6 to 9 minute range to get to the beach. And this is Moonlight State Beach, which you'll see here, which is right here featured in this video. So that is a good look at just how close everything is from Encinitas. When we back out, you'll also notice, famed Rancho Santa Fe is right here. Big lots, big properties there for people looking for that. Encinitas' own version of that, which is called the Livenhain, which is just right in this area and still part of the Encinitas zip code, right there if you're looking for horse property, which is also an option in Encinitas. And then you'll see Solana Beach, Del Mar, and La Jolla is right behind this 30-minute sign. So that's right there. That's La Jolla. So really well located, and gives you an idea of how of the relative location. When we're talking about North County, by the way, North County is generally this area that I'm circling with my mouse. Though what it's really known as, North County is really thought of as being when you just say that, North County, people definitely would think Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, Carlsbad, San Marcos. And so there you have Encinitas right in the middle of all of it.
And you start to see how the street gets much more residential all of a sudden. So check that out. Super pretty street, really residential, all of a sudden really quiet. From a construction standpoint, you have all kinds of just different styles. A lot of these properties are from the 60s, from the 70s, and of course there's also 80s, 90s construction. But with that, what you get is a lot of homes that have been remodeled along the way, a lot of property that has been built through different times. And if you're wondering about school districts, this is the San Diego School District, which for a lot of people, if you were to ask your average San Diegan, they'd tell you that, you know, a lot of people would say that's the best one in town. So great schools, great eating, great living, fun people watching, and really a gorgeous residential neighborhood. And look what's right behind me here, the ocean. So we're gonna hop on over to the beach. We'll see you right there. So right now we're at D Street Beach, and popular surf spot. And then you see there's all kinds of activity down here. People just hanging out in the water, playing. And as beautiful as this beach is, you'll notice that it's really not crowded. I mean, where in Southern California do you find this good of a beach with surf this good and truly no crowds? Maybe it's because of the access, which you do have to go down this staircase, but really awesome. What we're gonna do is we're gonna head on over to Moonlight Beach, but wanted to give you a quick look at D Street. Okay, so before we head down to the beach, and we're gonna make our way over to Moonlight Beach, wanted to just quickly point out the cliffs. One of the issues in Encinitas is the cliffs are eroding. Okay, so there's a lot of properties. You'll see how right on top of the cliff this house is, and there's a lot of homes like that. So if you're shopping for cliffront, oceanfront property, but up on the cliffs here in Encinitas, or even the same would be, by the way, down in Solana Beach, you'd want to just really make sure that you run very thorough inspections and make sure you're not going to experience a slide, make sure everything is stable. By the way, there's rarely ever any incident that I could possibly think of, but it's still something to just be aware of, because you know, that just because it hasn't in the past doesn't mean it won't in the future. So just pointing that out, but I mean, could it be more gorgeous? I don't know, it'd be hard to do. Let's head on down and walk across the beach down here, what we call D Street Beach, and make our way over to Moonlight. All right, so here we are, beach level. I should say by now, by the way, that is not the only access. You can get down to the beach here in Encinitas, not having to go down a big staircase like that. And you'll see that when we exit over on the Moonlight side, which of course we could have entered on as well. Here's a look at the cliffs from down below. So I think I mentioned earlier, just something to be cognizant of, and you never really want to lay under them too, just in case there's any rock fall. But really beautiful spot, kind of here during high tide right now, it looks like. And yeah, it's just one of these places where I have to admit, even as a local San Diegan, you know, it's like, it's just an amazing thing where I feel like I'm on vacation right now. It's like you can't get enough of how beautiful all of San Diego County is. North County, San Diego, the beach cities up here, like Encinitas, it's really awesome. Of course, we can fall into that trap of taking it for granted, but you really have to slow down and just take a look at what a beautiful spot we live in. Truly one of the most, one of the most desired locations in, I'd say, all of the United States. So, just a fun fact about San Diego and is, in summer, our water gets warm-ish, okay, warm-ish, meaning it's not like super cold. In the winter, we have colder water here. Our water cycles down, our ocean water cycles down from the north, so it's coming down from, you know, Alaska and Canada and so on, and it makes its way over here, as opposed to on the East Coast where it cycles up from the equator. So what I think is just amazing is there are surfers out here. I don't care, you name it, 365 days a year, rain or shine, cold or hot, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you are ever in San Diego County and you find yourself here in a day where you're in, you know, a big jacket, which by the way for us that's like a 50-degree day, we'd be in our biggest, thickest jacket, and it's raining, you head out to the beach, you're gonna see surfers, you're gonna see people in the water. So, you know, you're not gonna find me in there, but boy, there's definitely some warriors out there, and they're just committed to it. We do get pretty good surf, and so look at this, it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, get out here when you're out visiting. We can bring you to all the different beaches, or you bring your family down, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. No matter what neighborhood you live in, you're gonna at least want to visit Encinitas once you move down to San Diego, or if you're already in San Diego, this serves as a really good reminder of what we're missing. Look at that beautiful cliff line all the way down. So here we are, Moonlight Beach. I'm gonna make my way out to the parking lot. So I think it's time for us to head over to the neighborhoods. Let's grab a look at 3 different homes, different price points, different budgets, and that way you can start making just getting a feel for, is Encinitas the right place, which neighborhood in Encinitas, which price point in Encinitas. Of course, if you have any questions, just reach out. Like I said, we get messages from people just like you on a daily basis that are just looking for us to make real estate easier for them. So let's hop on over there. We'll see you. All right, so this is the Mendocino neighborhood. We're gonna start off here with a home that's on the market right now for $1,389,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home with just over 1,700 square feet. And you get a sense for what that kind of budget, what that money would buy for you here. So that one's kind of cool, longer driveway. Construction here, by the way, 1998. We're located about 10 minutes from where we just were when we were over at the beach and over on the 101 with all the shops and restaurants. So just about a 10-minute drive. Encinitas also has another long stretch of commercial space, right? Retail, restaurants, even car dealerships. So that is just up the road as well. So pretty well located, easy freeway proximity. And in fact, this house we just went by, this is the one that is on the market. So that's a look at a 1.4 price point in Encinitas. Gets you 3 bedrooms, gets you 2.5 baths, and it'll get you just over 1,700 square feet, 1998 construction, which for Encinitas is on the newer side, by the way, so just worth mentioning.
So this house actually has a really cute backyard, not huge, but has a grassy area, has space for chairs, a fire pit, and it's a nice place to be able to entertain people. Inside, you see it's just really clean. It has updated, like modern tile work, modern kitchen, modern shower, in the master bathroom, and a beautiful hardwood floor found throughout the property. Also, one of my favorite features about the house is this awesome game room upstairs, bonus room, where, the kids could all gather. In fact, the whole family can gather, and it's a nice living setup here at this property at the Mendocino neighborhood here in Encinitas.
So that's this first house. We're gonna now hop on over, jump up in price point, and we're gonna zoom off to neighborhood number 2 in Encinitas. Here we are in Quail Ridge, actually a newer neighborhood in Encinitas, 2001 construction, and built by Barrett Homes. So a lot of the homes here sit on the 14th, 15th fairways of Encinitas Ranch Golf Course, which is literally just right there. So Encinitas Ranch, really well-known golf course for all San Diegans. Really kind of, it has the nickname Easy Ranch because it's not the toughest golf course, but for that reason, it's also a lot of people's favorite golf course because it's just an enjoyable place to play, get some really great views. And so anyway, a lot of the homes in this neighborhood, perched up on the hill, they're gonna have big views. We're gonna walk down here to go check out a house that's for sale, asking $2.2 million. $2,199,000, right, to be exact, and is offering 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and over 4,000 square feet of indoor living. So we're gonna go check that out, and then just also, if I spin around here, you'll see there's some new construction back that way in the canyon, all these nice little trails that you could access back this way, right here through the foothills, and you'll notice down the way, they actually have a gated entrance right here to the Quail Ridge neighborhood. So let's go take a peek at this house and see if we like it.
So this property actually doesn't have that large of a yard. What you're really getting when you're paying for this home is more space, okay, inside, more living area. Now, the amenities of the home, you have a big bonus room upstairs, which is great, kind of in a loft setup. You have a fireplace in the living room, which is really great. Now, you do have carpet throughout, so some people are going to want to upgrade that or change it out. Also, some wallpaper that may or may not be everybody's taste, and some very specific curtains. Now, again, this is the entry-level price point for this neighborhood, and if we went up the hill, we'd have a lot more views. But the person looking for this house, what you are absolutely going to get is a huge deck, a huge master bathroom, and you're going to get enough backyard, though not a tremendous amount, but absolutely living space that in Encinitas would be hard to come by at this price point. Though the absolute The gem of the house is going to be the master closet. This is the type of closet anybody would want, and it is decked out. Who knows what they spent on this? If you're looking for a big master closet, this is a home that you're going to want to consider. Sure, there might be some areas of the home that you'd want to upgrade or change, to your taste, but that master closet would be hard to replicate at this price. One fun feature outside is that it actually comes complete with a putting green, multiple holes, so that whenever you feel like it, you could just step right on out there, putt away, and then your friends are wondering how you got so good when you're on the course, and well, it's because you get to practice day and night.
With that, let's jump on over to our final home. We're going to make our way back toward the ocean and check out what real luxury in Encinitas is going to get you. All right, so we're on really one of the great streets of San Diego County. This is Encinitas, and it's specifically located in the Leucadia neighborhood of Encinitas. So Leucadia, down, if we were to get back on the 101, which was the original street where we were walking through all the shops, you stretch that out and get to Leucadia, and it gets even more there's just character to it. I mean, it's something you have to go and see and experience, but right here, we're just up the hill from that area, and you get this wonderful, almost like beach country type feel. It's hard to describe, but it's so peaceful, it's beautiful, and a lot of different types of construction here. So you'll see, whether it be a home like this, but then when we get to the next property, you'll see that it is completely different. This home actually is on the market right now, and it is a 3,700 square foot home, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, has a gigantic, just beautiful pool, west-facing backyard, and floor-to-ceiling windows, pizza oven, barbecue island, you name it. Really a beautiful property. You get a sense for the construction. So you see there's really unique custom construction in this neighborhood. And then right across the street, kind of this little, just much more modest house. So you have a lot of that, but you'll notice that the streets are well taken care of. Everything is well manicured. And so you have homes, here's a look at this, completely different style. And then you go to this smaller home with the one that's for sale right now. So that's what about $6 million is going to get you right now in Encinitas. Of course, we're west of the 5, so that's a key component also. We're west of the 5. We're just a few minutes, and I'm talking like 2-3 minutes up here from the ocean. You could walk down to the ocean. You could walk down to the 101. You could walk over to the shops. That's about, if you were going to the Leucadia shops, maybe 10 minutes. You go back to downtown Encinitas, you're talking about, 15, 20-minute walk. So just a great location. And right here, you'll just get a sense for, as we move closer to the coast, how and why this is one of the most coveted addresses in all San Diego County. All right, that was a fun day, a long day. So I'm back here at Better Buzz Coffee, just off the main drag, which you can see is right there. And I'm gonna sit down, not have a coffee admittedly because it is the afternoon, and so got myself a cold bottle of water. And guys, this has been Encinitas. If you loved it, make sure again that you tap the subscribe button, and we will see you on San Diego Neighborhoods. I'm Dan Beer, and remember, we get text messages, phone calls, and emails every single day from people just like you that are looking to make the move and who want somebody that'll make real estate easy. Get in touch, we'll see you soon.